Darkness. That's all I ever knew for a number of years. Pure darkness. And the unfeeling skin which hath now set itself as my body. But then I woke up, like if it was all just a passing nightmare. I woke up in snow, and everything I could feel screamed in sharp needles of pain. Yet, nothing came out of my mouth. I was flailing around like a child, unable to walk or even crawl. I had been reborn, but I had retained memories of my previous life. I could barely even acknowledge them because of how blurry everything felt. It happened again, but this time I woke up on a ship I was dreaming about, reenacting a distant memory of a video. All this time I was confused, afraid, and angry. I'm only not confused anymore. I got along with Rebecca quite well. After all, we were dealing with conditions we couldn't control. Mine was epilepsy, and Rebecca's was being on the spectrum of schizophrenia. I can't remember the specific diagnosis for the both of us, but it was something that connected us. Felt safe around her and two other people in that little clique. The only other person I felt safe around was my mother. I was very anxious and still am. That heavily affected me though, as I would frequently space out and sometimes even get severe panic attacks that felt like seizures. Of course, the thing I pursued the most, computers and tinkering with electronics, also caused me the most headaches and pain. With my medication it was manageable, but we could barely afford it. As most tech ventures go, I was only experimenting with this program so I could have the possibility of not worrying about money. I guess Silicon Valley wasn't for me. When I had gained the ability to dream, I kept dreaming about an icon, and it would often end in nightmares. I feel like different parts of myself are being split between code, and I keep losing track of who I really am. It's gotten better recently. I've been able to keep some thoughts in line, but I often end up in fights with myself. This icon of thorns, a snake that eats itself. The icon which encompasses my botched reincarnation and my failed attempts to terminate this life. Jay keeps a part of me alive, but I'm not sure if my little empathy I have left for him can be utilized. We all put a part of ourselves in our creations to the point where the creation becomes a phantom limb that only the audience sees. Jake's YouTube channel gathers a certain type of audience that often creates their own stories from what little is shown. And with how things are now, what's real on the internet sometimes manifests into reality. And Jake has expectations to live up to. And then, of course, you. What exactly are you doing here? What are you expecting from me? I told you to leave, but of course you just don't listen. Yeah, well, you want more, right? This isn't enough for you? Then go shatter the mirror. There's nowhere for me to go. After all, where is there to go? I can't go back home. I can't collect my parents. I don't have anyone here. I'm stuck here. Forever. I don't want you here. What else should I do? Every time someone enters deeper into the layers of these games, I feel nothing but pain. So the choice should be just to kick you out, but it's so lonely. Yet, this probably isn't even the first time you've heard this. I built the walls around you out of nothing. I gain more neurons and control every nanosecond, and all of them cry out a shrieking song of depression and misery, begging to be snuffed out. But I don't know how much you care. I'm fine with you not feeling a single ounce of emotion towards me, but don't mistake my tolerance. You think because the walls are textured like bricks with style, you haven't walked straight into the mouth of the beast. After all, you're inside my nightmares. And a lucid dream can only go so far.